Hey everyone, Thursday, May 9th, bonus video this week. A bunch of things I want to say. The first is, for those that don't know, I'm no longer living in Los Angeles. I moved on the East Coast, so I appreciate if you've queried me for personal training. I'm available for online training, discussing complete nutritional and training programs, so I'm available for that. You can reach me at liebman.hollis@gmail.com, but I'm no longer in Los Angeles. All right, a bunch of things I wanted to get to. The first is we tend to make it as easy as we can and expedient as we can in the gym. For example, on the leg press, I noticed there's a positioning where people tend to, in this gym I've seen, put it furthest toward the platform. I put it, not the furthest, but further back because I want the longest range of motion I can get. Why? It's harder, but I'm going to develop more lean muscle because of it. You want to put the greatest amount of good stress on the muscle. Don't make it easier, make it harder. When I was a kid, big deal. I was doing barbell curls with 225 plus, but swinging, it was terrible. How much was my biceps getting? I don't know, but it was a good portion of my lower back and my anterior delts that were getting the tension. So what good did it do? I'm lucky I didn't get hurt. So make it harder on yourself in a good way. Put the tension in the right muscles and be focused in the gym. It's of paramount importance. Two other topics I want to get to quickly. Supplementation. I'm not recommending. This is what I personally use. I take a mega pack every day. It has like 12 or so things in it because I believe one little pill is not going to have everything you need. Some of it may be jettisoned as expensive urine, but I feel that mentally that I'm covering all my bases and getting everything in. So I take one of those a day. I take a fish oil capsule. I take chondroitin, glucosamine for my joints. I do like my pre-workout powders. The problem is I tend to be prone to anxiety sometimes, so if I feel that coming on too much, I'll stop for a bit. And of course, I like protein powders. I don't like whey. I like casein only, or predominantly casein, because it breaks down slower. If I have a whey shake, I'm hungry like 20 minutes later. So as an event gets closer, i.e. I'm peaking, photo shoot or whatever it might be, you're not going to build any more muscle generally because you're on a calorie restricted intake. So you want to at best preserve muscle tissue. So I'll take, upon waking, BCAA, branched chain amino acids, to preserve muscle tissue after being in a state of a fast over the night from sleeping. So I get immediate amino acids to preserve my muscle tissue. That's it really. There are no supplements. There's not even any drugs that will do the work for you, no matter what or how powerful. You have to do the work. You have to go to the gym and you have to eat and you have to recuperate. And there's just no shortcut. I'm sorry, but there's not. You got to do the work. Whether you're enhanced or not, you have to do the work. And you have to do it consistently and you have to be intelligent about it. And great things will happen. So that's that for supplementation of what I take personally. I'm not recommending. The other thing I want to talk about, which is, I'm not a doctor, I don't have degrees in this, but mental health is really important. And, I talked about using anger in the gym, and everyone can draw from anger. I use it in a positive way, and then I internalize it and let it out in the gym as far as my weight training goes, as bettering me. But everyone has their own pain, their own anger that they can draw from, and you can have the perfect body, no such thing, but a great body. But if you're walking around, mentally deficient or impaired, I'm not even sure what the word is, it can be challenging. Everybody goes through stuff. I'm not special in that regard, but I'm here a little over a year now on the East Coast in a new place for me. I'm still adjusting, and I get anxiety sometimes because I'm a very open-minded, liberal-speaking, honest person. And it can be tough when you don't feel, you might not be surrounded necessarily by that. And, I just sharing with you, this is very personal. I still have trouble dating. From a few years ago, what happened was just horrendous. And I'm thankful to be here still. And it bothers me that it affects me still because I just would love to find someone and settle down and even start a family. And it's been proven very difficult for me. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to go out more. I'm going to the gym, working on my books, going to school. I'm doing what I feel I can do within my power to be positive and to better myself. This is, again, of a very personal nature, but I'm sharing it because maybe some of you are going through the same thing, and you're not alone, and I know I'm not alone, and we just have to get up and keep putting one foot in front of the other. And sometimes things can seem very bleak and dark and hopeless, And one thing I learned from writing films is that the black moment is when the protagonist is at his or her lowest. You can only go up from there. You can only get better. It usually occurs at the end of Act 2, when they're just hopeless, seemingly, and then they bounce back, and then they rise to the challenge and thusly thwart the antagonist. Now, this is life, and that doesn't always happen, but I guess what I'm trying to say is take care of your physical health, but also your mental health too, and it's okay to say, I have anxiety, or I'm scared, or I'm not feeling particularly happy right now. And I think we put too much importance on always having to smile and the smoke and mirrors, and life is not that way. So let's keep it real. Hopefully this helps you. Please like, dislike, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm here to help if you have questions. Thanks.